Kitty cat. Hey everyone, welcome to my kitchen. I am Jonni Cooks, and this week we'll be cooking from this Warcraft official cookbook. Editing Jonni here. This is actually the very first video I filmed, so the quality might be a little bit different than the one I had last week. Alright, first we're gonna get our ingredients ready here. I have some chicken right here. I wrapped it in some plastic wrap. We also have ginger root, and I have some soy sauce right here. I also have these sugar snap peas and these grape tomatoes right here, and we're going to use this for garnish. For our sauce, we have some coconut milk, some red curry paste. I also have some creamy peanut butter here, and we're also going to use brown sugar, either light or dark is fine. And we also have salt, and we're going to use some soy sauce. First, we're going to peel this ginger root, and to do that, I'm just going to grab this metal spoon over here and scrape the skin right off. Now that that's peeled, we're just going to take this microplane right here and grate us about a teaspoon of ginger. If you don't have a microplane, you can always use a grater. And we're going to put that in a Ziploc plastic baggie here. We're going to need a half cup of soy sauce. So I have a liquid measuring cup here, and we're just going to measure out half a cup. All right, and that goes straight into our bag with our ginger. Next, we'll need a pinch of salt. So I've read the recipe ahead of time, and it wants us to weave a chicken breast through some skewers, and there is no way this chicken breast is going to weave correctly on a skewer. It's going to be a little bit too heavy, I think, so we're just going to cut it in half. And into the bag it goes. Alright, so I washed my hands, I got rid of my board and my knife, and I had the chicken marinating in this bag with some ginger, some salt, and some soy sauce. You're supposed to marinate it for at least 4 hours to overnight. I'm going to put it in the fridge now, and we'll see what happens. Alright, next we're going to start on our peanut sauce. So we're going to need our sauce pot. We're going to need a 1/4 cup of this creamy peanut butter. Then we're going to need this 13-ounce can of coconut milk. Alright, next we're going to need a 1/4 cup of brown sugar. That's good enough. And then we'll need a 1.5 tablespoons of this curry paste. And lastly, we'll need a tablespoon of soy sauce. Everything goes in the pot, and then we're gonna put it on the stove on medium heat. While we're waiting for that to come to a simmer, we're going to start on our Honeymint tea. All you need is 4 cups of water, 3 bags of green tea, and I have this old bag of Japanese green tea that I found in my tea box. And then we'll need some mint, and I'll set aside my honey. I'll leave a little sprig for garnish at the end. So I just ran it through some cold running water, and now it's sitting in this paper towel. I'm gonna pat it dry a bit. I just run my knife through it real quick. Doesn't need to be perfect. Maybe one more time. And so all this goes inside of the water, and I'm gonna throw it on the stove. We're gonna put it on this burner on high and let it come to a boil, then we'll take it off the heat. I'm gonna check on my peanut sauce here. It looks pretty good, but I'm gonna let it simmer for a few more minutes. While these two things are going, I'm gonna get my garnish ready and start soaking my skewers. I have my skewers here, and I have a little plate to hold them. Gonna fill this up with a little bit of water so that it can get soaked. And that's just to prevent the skewers from splintering a little bit while we're putting the chicken on it. We'll let it soak for about 10 to 20 minutes, and that should be fine after that. Just a couple of skewers here. We're gonna do our garnishes. It's our sugar snap peas and our tomatoes. I got grape tomatoes just because that's what it looks like. I think cherry tomatoes work just as well. And of course, as with anything else, I'm going to wash it. So I'm gonna open this up. So I'm just gonna throw them both in here. And I'm gonna give it a quick rinse. I'm going to trim my sugar snap peas a little bit by doing a cut forward. There's a little bit of stringiness you can see there that I don't particularly enjoy, but it's not a deal breaker for me. So I'm just going to do this and set it aside for when the chicken is ready. My sauce looks ready, so I'm going to take it off, and my tea as well. Here, set these aside. Before I put the chicken on the skewers, I'm going to finish my tea because it has been steeping for a little bit here. Smells pretty good. And I'm just gonna add a little bit of honey. Eyeball how much I want here. Mix it up a bit. And our Honeymint tea is ready. Our chicken's looking pretty marinated. It's pretty black right now. I'm gonna let the pan get hot, add a little oil, let that get hot, and start doing the skewers on this chicken. I have my soaked skewers here. I probably have a little too many, but that's okay. Looking a little dark. Weave it in the skewer. So I skewered all the chicken. The pan is pretty hot. I think it's ready for the chicken. I have a little piece of chicken here to put as a tester to see if our stove is ready. And the sizzle means that it is definitely ready, so I'll just toss it in there and eat it for a snack later. Okay, so let's toss on our skewers. And you want to leave it on for about 10-15 minutes on medium-high heat. And I want the garnish in at the end, but I'm going to throw a couple of garnish in on the other ones and see how they cook. All right, as you can see here, the one on the left is the one that I marinated overnight, and the one on the right, which looks correct, is the one I've been marinating for a couple of hours. So my suggestion is to not marinate them overnight, or maybe use a different soy sauce. Not sure exactly what happened. I followed the instructions and they're looking pretty dark. All right, as you can see here, this one in the middle is ready. Make sure you always double check though, and always in the thickest part, well ready. So I'm gonna pull that off of the stove. We're on our last batch here. When I'm all done, I'm gonna go see what my guests think. Personally, these look super dark and I'm not sure how they're gonna taste. The last step is to drizzle on the peanut sauce. All right, there we have it, skewered peanut chicken. All right, today we're going to be trying our skewered peanut chicken.
Yums.
All right, and to go with it, we have a cold Honeymint tea.
Sweet. Some
and
tea.
We also have the hot version of the Honeymint tea.
A hot tea too.
All right, so one of them has been marinated for 24 hours and the other one has not been. So hopefully you'll like both, but if you don't, that's fine.
Okay, let's try it. Let's see. That's good.
Not salty?
I like it. I feel like this one tastes pretty good. Because the meat's a lot softer.
It's good.
Yeah, which one's different? Which one do you like better? It's different. Try that one. Yeah, I think it feels better. It has more flavor to it too. It feels like the sauce is in the chicken.
This one is good.
Yeah.
Unanimous.
The texture like a little bit smoke.
That's interesting.
There you go. So,
And
how's that one?
this one.
Tastes same, right? Similar? Or?
This one is the meat a little dry.
Oh.
Yeah, a little bit dry than this one.
I like both, but I like this one better. Try the tea.
It's cold tea.
Yeah.
It's hot tea too. I like both. I love cold tea. So.
Jasmine tea?
It's green tea. It's honey mint.
Try the other one.
Mint?
I have a mint in there.
Yeah.
Oh.
A lot of mint.
That's why.
Hot tea is good too.
It smells mint too.
Same tea. This one's hot and this one's cold.
Oh, I like hot one.
I like cold.
Because I always drink the hot, that's why.
So what was this? Warcraft, one of those HP revivers.
It's just the food. So this is what you guys had. It was the
Yeah, that definitely doesn't look like it, but
skewered
I mean,
chicken. Definitely does not look as the recipe is.
yeah, it's good. I like this. It's good.
You know me because I like a little bit burn. That's why.
Share a little bit with the puppos. You get lucky that you're here, Copper. Live with me? Yeah. Me's a grill. She likes the raw ones. I like the grilled ones. I like the smoked or the cooked flavor.
Both of them is chicken, right?
Yeah, tastes good.
This is lunchtime.
The dark one's definitely, yeah, I like the dark one. In the meat. Like this one's on the outside, and then when you eat the chicken, it's just chicken. Or, you know, it's just chicken on the inside.
Save cái này for dinner.
Later?
Nhiều
Okay.
quá, mẹ ăn không hết.
Sure.
You want some? Mẹ ăn là 2 miếng, vậy là nhiều quá rồi.
It's good. I wonder if the doggos will eat vegetables.
Cho nó ít thử cái tea coi.
Will you eat the tomatoes?
Để
Carla?
mình con khai là nó ăn đó.
Come here. Cook the one, the cooked tomato.
Ờ.
I'll do it.
Mày nghĩ con khai là nó chịu ăn trái cây này nó đó.
Eat this? You eat grass? Might eat this?
Chả, cái này chiều mày cho vô cơm ăn
Copper.
hết sảy á.
Copper.
Chiều cho cơm ăn hết sảy con này.
No. Cheers. No cheers? All right.
All right.
Very good.
Great. Thanks for stopping by this week. I apologize for doing another Warcraft one, but I haven't had much time to film and edit since Thanksgiving. If you enjoy my videos, please like and subscribe, and I'll definitely have new recipes next week from a different cookbook. See you next week.